Mind the doors. Doors closing.
People don't often see opera singers in lifts.
I guess not. We too use lifts. Opera rehearsal in one. Oh, this is going to be the set. I try not to have any fears about what's coming up, I guess. I'm just desperate to please.
It is a high-pressure thing, and of course also for Liz to sing Zerlina at Covent Garden, you know, it matters, and she knows it will be recorded for DVD, and it will be in cinemas across the world, and it will be on Radio 3. She knows that it's a big job for her, and it's something that will get noticed.
Do you know any of these people?
Nope.
Do you feel like it's at a first day of school?
Yes, exactly that. Exactly, first day at school. So I've never done the role before, so I'm kind of an open book to whatever is thrown at me. Also, I don't do as much opera as all the other singers. I do a lot of concert work as well. Hi, Melody.
I'm getting filmed already. That was quick. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Great, that's for you.
Thank you. I'm in such illustrious company in this production, so one always has the fear that you're not at that level, or, you know, are you going to match? You have to match what they're all doing, the level of what they're doing. Yeah. There's no one else here, is there?
Marlene is here already. I've just been in the dressing room. Mario's just unfortunately ill.
Those are the two people that I would have known,
Oh,
so
no.
I don't know anyone. So.
Do you know Kasper?
We met briefly, yeah. Did you have a good Christmas?
I did. I couldn't help thinking a lot about Don Giovanni.
I'm sure. I'm sure.
Have you done Zerlina before?
No, I haven't. No, I'm a blank canvas.
Oh, good. Even better. No, I've done it twice before, so but of course it's famously called the director's graveyard. So I think
good.
it's a good thing to have done it before, so you can just know where some of the traps maybe are.
Yeah.
No.
Is there anything you'd like me to read around?
I don't think so, actually. I think it's better that we just work our way through the scenes. And, you know, if you just stay healthy, basically,
Yeah,
that's what
that's
I need
my plan.
more than anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go for a flu jab today. I don't have any fixed ideas coming into the rehearsal process, but I like to have a set of ideas that I know I can choose from. So I have thought a bit about whether she is more of a victim in these circumstances or whether she's more proactive in these circumstances.
Each of the three women have quite different characteristics. And in a way, for me, Zerlina is the one who's closest to Giovanni himself.
Yep.
So she's actually quite manipulative,
Yep.
quite a social climber. I think when she goes into La Città, she kind of knows she's not going to marry her.
I was hoping he might say I'm more of a proactive Zerlina, and he has said that, so I'm quite pleased about that.
The fact that she maybe understands this is seducer.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
if you meet George Clooney and he says, you know, let's go have sex. You kind of know you might not end up being his wife, but hey, you might just do it anyway. And if he says, I'm going to marry you, you might play along.
Well, I mean, he hit the nail on the head with George Clooney, really, so I'm quite excited about that idea. George, if you're out there, I'm here waiting for you. Don't tell my husband.
Guy proposed to me on the doorstep the day we got the house.
Did he? Yeah.
I did. We met through singing. Yeah, well, it was through this remembrance concert. Brahms Requiem. Yeah. Brahms Requiem. I was the baritone solo, the local and cheap, and Liz was the brought-in star to bring in the punters. So.
And I thought, what an amazing voice.
Oh,
How have I never heard of this singer?
Shucks.
That's true.
Don Giovanni is one of my favourites, and to hear Liz singing it, it's going to be fantastic.
Guy sung it twice.
Yeah, in my own
Sang a
little
role.
way. The bits where she gets groped, I'm not so sure about.
I get a cup of tea, and then I'm going to go and find a practice room and do some practice, just to make sure I've done everything that I need to do technically on the music. Yeah, my voice has grown quite a lot in the last few years, so I have to sort of think now how to sing this true to the character, who is a peasant girl, but my voice is just more full, and I'd sing perhaps more on the breath, I suppose, using a technical way, than perhaps another lighter Zerlina might do. So I have to try and have all the flexibility and all the sparkle and sprightliness of the voice. The part was perhaps maybe more written for, as well as, you know, bringing my more fruitiness perhaps to it as well.
That's great. Well done.
Yeah, the director doesn't want me to get ill. I don't want to get ill. Nobody wants to get ill. Getting ill is a disaster.
You're done.
You're done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You take antibiotics?
No, just a virus. Won't do anything.
How do you manage?
Because I don't really feel really ill. You know, like I don't feel fevery, so it's just a virus. Yeah. It'll be gone by Monday. Yeah, if I get ill, then that's, you know, a week off or whatever. But and you're in two minds. Then do you come in? But then you risk giving it to your colleagues. And if you've got this sort of incubation period, it could way soon get into the time when you're trying to be on stage and trying to set the really important things. So it's probably wise not to sing too much on it, just in case. I mean, I can sing. Yeah, there's only me. I mean, I do have a cover. Everyone will have a cover. The show will go on, but I'm not paid if I don't go on anyway. I'm not paid for rehearsals. I'm not paid for anything until I do the show.
How are you?
Improved, yes.
Improved?
Yes.
You mean vocally? Or
You cheeky beggar. I'll shake it off. No problem. It's just an annoyance, really. We had Nicotech yesterday.
What did that involve?
It involved a mocked up pair of knickers to see if they would work. But the idea is they've got to just slip off. So, and I just step out of them. Things like that seem really easy and often a nightmare to tech. So.
Malandrina, la mia rovina. Malandrina, la mia rovina.
Yeah, a slight beat before I go.
Yeah, exactly. So that it's not.
Yeah. Recover.
To me.
Yeah.
I've got to get away from it.
Yeah. I don't think I'm alone in this great feeling of self-doubt in the middle of the rehearsal process. Probably say that I felt out of my depth every day.
You're more trying to get in touch with everything.
And I'm quite frightened to ask questions because I don't want to be the dunce of the class. When you've got a second, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, sure, go for it.
Are these going to be marked? Because it's
No,
okay.
I think we need to do it with the ladies' chorus.
Fine. I feel like the dunce of the class the whole time. When people don't get jokes, I just think, why do I have this pathological need to make a joke? What's wrong with me? But try and be vaguely funny. I really miss being at home in Taunton and my lovely garden and our lovely house, and I even bought a plant for the rehearsal room that's currently getting a bit of light over there. That's really hard, and yeah, I'm a better person when I'm around my husband, so it's quite hard trying to be yourself almost. You know, it's sort of nice to have that person supporting you, and I mean, my husband's on the phone and he's very supportive, but yeah, it's quite difficult.
Zerlina,
Thank you. Ho già visto. That might be just
too much.
It is nice, and it's okay that it's funny. Can you just have a sense, Liz, when the girls are there, yeah? You know, you don't want him to notice, but just have a sense of them, just a tiny sense of these, you know, how could you ever compete with these amazing women who come in the, you know, Dior dresses and whatever.
Still need to get, so we're doing it later in the day, just trying to be as clean as all possible. It really needs to be overtoned. There's so much going on.
Via via, keep the real, so via via, non è...
Oh, I'm pausing, aren't I?
Via via.
I don't think people would realise that there's an Italian coach in there, there's an assistant conductor in there, there's the director in there, and there's the conductor in there, all four of whom are going to give you notes, and the choreographer as well, so you could get notes from 5 people.
Just trying to work out for the mass of information that is trying to, like, it's like one of those computer screens with the numbers just flicking over, just trying to work out what the important bit is to remember here, there and everywhere, so there's a lot to remember.
If we can really go with that relationship again with the...
When I first did this aria, I had a so that's the day and that's the night sort of thing. But they want me to be more desperate. They want me to be
I think that's all good.
Can I get both in?
Yeah, I think you absolutely can. That the G, the F has the G in it already, doesn't it? And the E flat has the F in it, and harmonically that's totally how it's written. It's extremely muscular and physical event, the singing, and then when you're putting into the mix the visions of a stage director and a conductor, all this stuff coming together into the melting pot. But it's Liz who's actually got to put that character on stage, who's got to make make sense of it, but to bring those things together for her and to be true for herself.
There have been challenges during the past few weeks, and good to be able to talk about them. I try and chip in, but it's largely down to you and just perseverance, really.
Yeah.
Just still turning up and
spit on your hands and get a fresh grip, really.
Yeah.
Just kind of get on with it.
Yeah.
Don't be such a drama queen about it.
Yeah.
It's having that inner confidence, isn't it, to say, no, I'm good enough, I'm here because I'm good enough, and I've just got to get on with it.
That line should be about guilt. I know you're saying something else, but it should be about guilt. So you need to find that subtext. And so in a way, although you're angry with him, it needs to feel like, oh my God, what have I done? Oh, you stupid Mazzetto, why did you go out? I told you not to.
Yeah.
So it's not as, stupid Mazzetto. It's about yourself. It's about, the subtext is going like, oh God, this is all my fault because at the party I had this stupid plan.
Yeah.
I'm playing a game, it's getting out of hands, I need to stop this. And that's what you realize. Not quite consciously, but the moment you cry, you realise that I'm playing games and I should stop doing that because I'm not being a good wife. Yeah? Okay, cool. Let's try it and see what happens.
Liz works really, really hard and she thinks a lot. And sometimes her challenge is to actually dare let go of it a bit, because doing a role isn't always about logic and about making sense of everything. It's also about accepting a certain stream and flow and what you're part of and letting go of control. And I think Liz likes to be in control and know what she's doing. And I think there was a stage rehearsal where I could feel, she actually said to me even herself that today I can't think. And I said, well, that's brilliant. Now it's starting to work. And I think she's, the last couple of days, started to overcome her need to have control and go into it more.
I certainly went through a phase of thinking, oh crap, I'm not really very good at this. And you sort of have to battle on through that and, just try and keep your nerve.
Opera deals with emotions. It gives us a language to talk about the things in life where words sometimes run dry. And they don't always make sense. I mean, emotions don't always make sense. We know that. Words have a tendency to pull us into the realm of logic. But when we look at life, so often life isn't logic. It's not rational. We don't do the right thing. We don't understand why we feel the way we do. And that is, for me, an important part of opera. And that requires the singers to trust an emotion and go with it without necessarily being able to explain why.
You want ease to come across in what you do, the flow.
Yeah.
To have that freedom, I think that makes an exciting performance, that you can take risks, and it's where you want to be on the first night, where you feel, yeah, I can take a risk and I can do something. It comes naturally from where you, knowing this is the character, I know the character backwards, this is the scene. If I bring all that together, what happens in the moment, and trying to keep it always in the moment, I suppose.
So we're at my friends Esther and Aidan's house. Aidan is a vicar, and so I'm in the vicarage, and they let me use a spare room of theirs when I'm in London.
Looking forward to it now.
Yeah, I think so. I'm just trying not to. Those guys just getting issues out. I'm trying not to think of the enormity of it.
Yeah.
And just try and think. I've done the dress.
Yeah, you've put the work in. So.
Yeah, just get on with it.
Very exciting.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see it.
This is my dress. I've got ready for tonight. So, and I got a necklace to go with me. And got some pearls. Were my mother's, so they're my little part of my mum that I'll wear tonight. I had just got on the Young Concert Artist Trust scheme when she passed away. I was just in my last year at music college. So I think she knew I was going to ENO as well, on the Young Singers programme, when she died. So my mum's best friend came to the, one of my mum's friends came to the dress rehearsal on Wednesday. So that was nice. Thank you. Break a leg.
Oh, thank you.
It goes really well.
Very exciting.
Yeah,
Very exciting.
Really cool. See you in the morning. See you, little one.
So, right.
See you later, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. You say bye.
A few little gifts from the stage door. It's for a few cars and things, so that's very nice. So I need to do a few stretches and then my Alexander technique. Just involves lying on the floor, which is terribly exciting. Yeah.
After that, you're due to eat.
Yeah, eat after that, because I don't want to eat. Well, I can't eat till I've done this, because I can't lie down once I've eaten.
And then, according to the schedule, 4:35 meditation, then some bit more breathing work, then some more vocalese, and then a sing through, notes and tea, and then make up about 5:45.
Yeah.
So, all in all, that's a couple of hours pretty much since you arrived.
What?
Mum's written their good luck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Novel.
Yeah.
They've written and have the most beautiful soprano voice you've ever heard, which is very. It's a lovely thing to say, but you just know that they couldn't write the most beautiful voice you've ever heard because that's you.
Why did you decide not to continue singing then, Guy? Was it?
2008, maybe early 2009, I made a conscious decision. I'd never fully committed to being a singer. I'd already spent a couple of years doing it part-time, trained for some of it, and then continued a bit further, and realised that when I did auditions, the bigger the stage, the more nervous and arguably the less well, I delivered what I can do, and I was up against people who were devoting, like Liz does, devoting 110% of their energies and time, their passion to it, and I was never like that, really.
Did you have a nice few days off? Yes, I did, yeah. Very nice. You'll cut a dashing figure in the
Yeah. I'm off now. Have to have a stiffening drink, I think.
You need it more than me.
Yeah, I do.
Do you need a drink?
I do.
Are you nervous?
I am. Yeah. I have no reason to be, but I am.
Thank you. Are your nerves with you, alright?
Yeah.
Love you, bye. Getting close now, isn't it? Hello!
Hey, how are you?
Good, thank you. Try not to get makeup on you.
You are.
There's a little
It will happen in the evening.
There's a little souvenir.
So I can make notes during
Yeah,
the show?
yeah. That's for you as well, a little something. And that's for Signe.
Oh, that's really nice. That's for you.
Oh, thank you.
Do you really think I'll need 3 pencils during tonight?
Maybe 4.
Massively excited.
Good.
How are you feeling?
Yeah, okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at this. This is sharp,
Thank you.
man.
Yeah, no, thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
Just
amazing.
remember when I told you about the duet, yeah?
Yeah.
Don't hold back. You can take a bit more.
Can I hold the
Yes.
wire? Right.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah?
Yep.
You're going to be great.
Thank you.
I
Thank
can't
you
wait
for
to see this bit. Oh, we're going to say masses of thanks afterwards. Have fun, yeah?
Thanks.
Enjoy it. That's the most important thing.
Ciao!
Ciao!
Come stai?
Bene.
Everything's okay?
E voi?
Sì, benissimo!
Un poco d'ono.
Un poco Che bello, grazie! Che carino, Don Giovanni, bello, grazie!
Toi, thank you.
Look in camera. Bravissima, eh?
Grazie.
No,
No,
the problem is that you are panting because you are rushing too much.
Yeah.
Try to find a way to anticipate it, don't be which is the one when you have to get unfortunate I can't do that. Okay.
Grazie.
Grazie a te.
In bocca al lupo. Oh.
Toi, thank you for lovely gift. So I didn't
Don't worry, you've got a lot less to think about.
But break a leg, okay?
Thank you very much.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is your half-hour call to this evening's performance. You have 30 minutes, please. Thank you.
Just a tiny bit too tight there when my thumbs are.
Conquests Don Giovanni, ladies and gentlemen, the overture has commenced. The overture has commenced. Your calls, please, Miss Beeston, Mr. Esposito, Mr. Krochin, Mr. Simbaluk, and actors for Act 1. Your calls, please, Miss Beeston, Mr. Esposito, Mr. Krochin, Mr. Simbaluk, and actors for Act 1. Thank you.
It is a transformation, and many who live within the world Liz sings in wouldn't believe also that she's the same woman who yesterday we were out in our dirty old weather gear being rained on, clipping tree peonies and hucking out brambles and that sort of thing. The transformation is a marked one.
Now it's finally the time where what it was all about happens. And I have to go down and sit in the stalls with sweaty palms and can't do anything anymore, which is massively unpleasant.
Yeah, I asked him.
Sente la notte,